Shiki senpai.
Project Melody and Shiki Senpai, freaky kohai, always wanna get a cream pie. Watching hentai, telling them daddy rip my insides, baby rip my thighs, make me wet like a slip and slide when I ride. Flexing on your wife's cause I'm on top, spin me around, lift my skirt and make them panty drop. Hentai girls run the game, opie make them go insane. Love me so they make it rain, Shiki tell them what's my name.
Project Melody, you can be my cybernetic dream. Logging on the stream, Shotty always doing etchy things. Got me out here sipping, now I'm tripping, spending on my green. I'm about to blow a whole stack, you know what I mean. Project Melody, you could be my cybernetic dream. Logging on the stream, Shotty always doing etchy things. Got me out here sipping, now I'm tripping, spending on my green. I'm about to blow a whole stack, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Shotty looking clean, I'm addicted, I can fix it, feeling lifted. Kill the pussy like Itachi, slinging BBC, I'm cocky. Fuck around and make it bloody, 69 like we Takashi. Shy too etchy, shaking that ass, she sexy. Girlfriend hit my phone, told that bitch don't text me. I got a new thing on my computer screen. Gonna watch her all night, she be in my dreams. Yeah, logging on that chatterbait, got me up all hella late. I don't keep up with the time, all I know that ass is great. I'm your sexy virus, I'll corrupt you till your broken break. Purple head, neck on me gon' make that ass shake. Twitch streaming, lucid dreaming, she turned to my sexy demon. Think about her for no reason, man, I think it's sipping season. I'm about to risk it all, blowing on my cash. Wish I was a 3D model just so I can smash. Project Melody, you can be my cybernetic dream. Logging on the stream, Shotty always doing etchy things. Got me out here sipping, now I'm tripping, spending on my green. I'm about to blow a whole stack, you know what I mean. Project Melody, you could be my cybernetic dream. Logging on the stream, Shotty always doing etchy things. Got me out here sipping, now I'm tripping, spending on my green. I'm about to blow a whole stack, you know what I mean.
I am your loyal servant and your country's queen, us a pair of pretty twins, burdened by destiny. Let hellfire consume me if that's what must be done. I will gladly play the part so that you may shine, my son. On the day the two of us were brought into this world, the bells gave their blessings to us twins, a boy and a girl. But for reasons that we were too young to understand, we were separated. I could no longer hold your hand. If the whole world plots to extinguish your life, if they fight the need to make you break and cry, don't you worry, dear, I am right by your side. So just smile for me, it'll be alright. I am your loyal servant and your country's queen, us a pair of pretty twins, burdened by our destiny. Let hellfire consume me if that's what must be done. I will gladly play the part so that you may shine, my son. While running errands in the country to the east, I ran into a fair maiden with hair of deep green. Her smile and her voice to me were sent from up above. Something moved in my chest, you might even call it love. But we know all good things must come to an end. It is my queen's orders, the girl must repent. I will grant your wishes if that's all I live for. So then tell me, my son, just what causes rains to pour. I am your loyal servant and your country's queen, us a pair of cursed twins, bound to bloody destiny. Your highness brioche will accompany your tea, and you clapped your hands with glee, so innocent and sweet. It appears that soon this country will meet its fate, torn to pieces by its people, crumbled under their hate. The masses claim that justice will be brought on us today, but I won't see it through, they will not get their way. Listen now, my dear, give your clothing to me. You and I will switch and away you must flee. You will be okay, we are twins, don't you see? They won't know now, dear, don't look back and just leave. I am only the double, the true queen runs free, us a pair of broken twins, damned by cruel destiny. If the devil's your lord, as the masses curse your name, then I'm a demon too, for our blood is one and the same. Long ago there was a kingdom ruled by a queen. At that time the two of us were barely aged 14. A daughter of evil ruled the kingdom from within, but the story's lie, for she was my precious little twin. If the whole world plots to extinguish your light, if you find the need to make you break and cry, don't you worry, dear, I am right by your side. So just smile for me, it'll be alright. Oh, I believe it's tea time. I am your loyal servant and you're my precious queen, us a pair of pretty twins, burdened by our destiny. Let hellfire consume me if that's what must be done. I will gladly play my part so that you may shine, my son. If the day comes that we are reborn once again, it'd be nice to play with you, so I'll wait for you till then. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass,
I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing, I know you think I'm fine, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is
perfect from the bottom to the top. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing, I know you think you're fine, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top.
Yo, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like the lid on my booty to hold the night. You know I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and mow along. Because you know I'm all about that bass,
No trouble. I'm all about that bass,
no trouble. I'm all about that bass,
no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass,
no trouble.
I'm all about that bass,
No trouble.
I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I feel the love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong, we're doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard, said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard, said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river, let the dollar. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, let the dollar. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, let the dollar. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, let the dollar.
Greatest shoulder, greatest shoulder, greatest shoulder, greatest shoulder. Oh, oh, oh.
monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see your monsters When you need someone, it's the hardest thing of all that you see are the bad, bad, bad memories. Take your time and you'll find me. I see your monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see your monsters, I'll stand there so brave and chase them all away. I can see the sky, sky, sky beautiful tonight, night. And when you breathe, why can't you see that the clouds are in your head? I will stay near, 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 no need to fear, fear. And when you need to talk it out with someone you can trust, what you see are the bad, bad, bad memories. Take your time and you'll find me. I see your monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see your monsters, I'll stand there so brave and chase them all away. I'll chase them all away. You've got the chance to see the light, even in the darkest night. And I will be here like you were for me. So just let me in. 'Cause I see your monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see your monsters, I'll stand there so brave. I see your monsters, I see your pain. Tell me your problems, I'll chase them away. I'll be your lighthouse, I'll make it okay. When I see your monsters, I'll stand there so brave and chase them all away. Just when I realize you've been shutting me out, I start to reach for the sky and nothing's falling down. Ooh, everybody knows how the story goes, but fairy tales have been lying to me. Every time I try, you just run and hide. Now I'm finally feeling free. Tell me, can you see me now? While I rise above the crowd, who would've known I'd make it out your broken world? No, you thought you tore me down. I'm not giving up now, you know. So tell me, can you see
Etchy till I die, all these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii and would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with. My soul is tormented by a succubus. Call her sis, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love with this, sis got music, now she in my grips. Wanna take a sip of her only sign says sits. No questions asked, always lent, only smash. Trying up my Siscon team, get a foot off in your ass, boy. I ain't talking about that DOA, but shawty's jiggle physics on the level of a Yanni main. Okay, we acting out the Morokes. Shouts out the timer for them tags, they sounding sexy. Tell your niche I come and test me if that nigga want some beef. In the sheets and that she got, but in the streets I be the chillin', watching hentai with other niggas. Cold highs like her skirts, mini size and socks pulled up knee high. A cup is just fine with only close your eyes, promise you will love it. Just relax tonight with Etchy till I die. All these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii and would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with Etchy till I die. All these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii and would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with.
Okay. Etchy, all these lollies call me senpai. We poppin' bottles all night, we keep it too fly. She trippin', fall all on her dress, we neck to neck and chest to chest. So down, baby girl, let's get undressed. She say senpai, give me your best. I paint a picture with my flow, I call that Sakura show. I'm chillin' in the onsen with your emoto and Mashiro. Like Yuki Rito, I don't even try, bitch, I just get ho. So if you tryna spit in me, you can call me Young Ichijo. Like Wakusama with these girls, bitch, I'm turning keys. My love for waifus and motos always keep me on the beat. Spit fire for the cypher, anime girls are my desire. Stack my yen higher and higher, cashing out, she call me. Oh, they know emoto got kona ni kawaii like Kyosuke. Yeah, you know I'm playing Edo games while she asleep. She crawl up on Onishin, yeah, she asked for that initial G. And now we switching gears and riding out, all up on this beat.
Etchy till I die, all these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii and would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with Etchy till I die, all these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii and would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with.
You can call me Miku. Blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your Wi-Fi. Open secrets, anyone can find me. No music coming from my mind. I'm thinking I'm on top of the world because of you. All I wanted to do is follow you. I'll keep singing along to all of you. I'll keep singing along. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, with you. 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 What's it like to be you? 2020, looking in the rearview. Make me feel like Superman. You can do anything you want. I'm on top of the world because of you. I do nothing but record, never do. I'll keep playing around with all of you. I'll keep playing around.
golden experience. My life too lit, it's delirious. I keep that star on my back. Look at my face, can't fear shit. Built to the top like a pyramid. My lineage lit and it's serious. Bring the beat life like Jorno. Young gang star, flip the kill switch. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Are you sure you're not an enemy stand user? Ha! Air to my knee, not can't stand niggas. Gang start, gang moves, hands get bigger. Rock, paper, scissors, my hands too different. Move like Bruno, might dip in a zipper. Shooting shots, purple hermit, put you in the picture. Shoot shots, gun loaded, feel like Mr. I been with my dog like Iggy. After all my set, fire flame with me. Still came with the water, bitch, I feel like Misty. White fool with me, she missed me, she kissed me. Gotta breathe like, come on. Murder, 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 beat it up, come on. Lisa, love me, lost with the glove on. Slayer stand and let the record and run on. Living the golden experience. My life too lit, it's delirious. I keep that star on my back. Look at my face, can't fear shit. Built to the top like a pyramid. My lineage lit and it's serious. Bring the beat life like Jorno. Young gang star, flip the kill switch. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose.
I love you, Apollo Fresh. Daisuki.
Got that emerald green. Feel like Kakyoin.
Niplam. Enjoy the moment.
Got that emerald green. Feel like Kakyoin.
Love yourself. Have a nice day.
Blaze Hill.
I'm feeling right, yeah. Think about nothing, yeah. I'm in the sky, yeah. I'm up to something, yeah. Ready to pop, pop like a button, yeah. I will attract, I feel it coming, yeah. Let it all align, yeah. Let it all align, let it all align, yeah. Let it all align, let it all align, yeah. Let it all align. Living right here, right now is fine, yeah. Let it all align.
Shine.
I need an anime hoe, but you already know. She's screaming kimochi when she drop it low.
Yeah. Dick Asian chick in the cut, she knows if I wanna fuck, baby quick to give it up. I be tapping on her butt to the music, leave her drowning in my fluids. That bukkake looking sloppy, yeah you know I had to do it. Fucking bitches like a hentai, shawty got them big dice, big guys. I'm about to corrupt her one time, hitting that bitch and I go. She call me only but I ain't a bro, she put a O by all of my fro. I'm about to suck on the bitches for show. Hentai pro tag on the beat, 3D hoes they can't compete. Keep a koi like Uzaki, love to suck on sip I meet. Feeling like a Miyazaki, about to make a movie scene, but I keep it triple X. Deviants know what I mean.
I need a hentai bitch, drop it down on my dick. She fucking love it when she riding the shit. Yeah, I need an anime hoe, bitch you already know. She screaming kimochi when she drop it low. I need a hentai bitch, drop it down on my dick. She fucking love it when she riding the shit. I need an anime hoe, bitch you already know. She screaming kimochi when she drop it low.
I need an anime honey, big titties, wet undies, the type of anime bitch that'll whisper that she loves me. Yandere, kinda kinky like a female Ted Bundy, but she get a little freaky on her knees begging,
Just fuck me.
now that a girl acting radical, itty bitty mini skirt, seeing all that ass with just a twirl. Do you got an OnlyFans? I want you, I'm a lonely man, but you a bitch from Rent a Girlfriend, so we just holding hands. I want you as my waifu, maybe for a night or two. I could feel a spark in us, baby get the lighter fluid. She sucks like a loli, then after she holds me, I give her that cream pie like Shiki, she calls me her senpai.
You know what, Shiki, big gay, I get that we all want to fuck these hentai girls, but at the end of the day, they're not real. And maybe we should just start going after real you know what, fuck it, I still want to fuck them.
I need a hentai bitch, drop it down on my dick. She fucking love it when she riding the shit. Yeah, I need an anime hoe, bitch you already know. She screaming kimochi when she drop it low. I need a hentai bitch, drop it down on my dick. She fucking love it when she riding the shit. I need an anime hoe, bitch you already know. She screaming kimochi when she drop it low.
They call me PROPHET. I count up all the thoughts I see. I hit up her premium, snap and ask her for some pics of feet. What? She looks shawty. Asian bitches, man, they made me so horny. Put it in a booty and I'm recording. Call me a simp little bitch, I'm reporting. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 traps and they got asses. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags they in the back. And young, he called me up and say he got some shit that ain't whack. I told that bitch to go away and then she start talking back. She sound like Kimi da yo, Kimi nan da yo. Oshiete kureta. I got all these foreign bitches and they on they knees. Call me a rice farmer cause I'm planting seeds. It's hard to tell that they're a trap when they're Japanese. They got small eyes, thick thighs, man I hope that bitch buy. Till she open up them legs and oh my god is that a guy? Ay, MC God is what they call me. All these traps they really want me. Eat my balls like edamame, coming fast you cannot stop me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 traps and they got asses. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags they in the back. And young he called me up and say he got some shit that ain't whack. I told that bitch to go away and then she start talking back. She sound like Kimi da yo, Kimi nan da yo. Oshiete kureta. Urayami mo ikaru nara. Oshisora ni naru. Kanashimi wo egao ni mo ukakusa nai de. Ikirameku donna hoshi mo kimi wo terasu kara.
Magic moments, memories we've been sharing.
I'm making a break, I got me a chick, she driving me crazy. And now that I'm rich and now I have the shit, she wanna have babies. I ain't gonna lie, I won't even try, I'm whipping Mercedes. Oh fuck it, a Bentley, I'm with my whole Wendy, yeah that is my lady.
Hey, you all out of luck, I'm spitting my game. I think yo bitch want me, yeah, come over to fuck. And we run a train like we playing zombies. Hey, she think I'm the best, I'ma flex on my ex. And these hoes let me fuck cause I'm coming up next. I got coin in my chest, I finesse her for neck. And I count up a check and a check and a check. Cash go fast, spend it on Wendy cause she throw it back. I'm first, hey, you last. I do the dash and I feel like the Flash. I got me a brand new bag, bitch I ain't bluffing, I stuff it with racks. Hey, I make a wish like cancer kids to get your bitch to kiss my dick. Hey!
I'm making a break, I got me a chick, she driving me crazy. And now that I'm rich and now I have the shit, she wanna have babies. I ain't gonna lie, I won't even try, I'm whipping Mercedes. Oh fuck it, a Bentley, I'm with my whole Wendy, yeah that is my lady. I'm making a break, I got me a chick, she driving me crazy. And now that I'm rich and now I have the shit, she wanna have babies. I ain't gonna lie, I won't even try, I'm whipping Mercedes. Oh fuck it, a Bentley, I'm with my whole Wendy, yeah that is my lady.
There ain't nobody that is better than me. You could look if you need, but there's nothing to see. If I want, I'ma cheat. I got hoes on their knees and I fuck them for free while I count up these cheese. And if she not a hoe, she gon' count up my dough. She gon' grab on my date like she rowing a boat. And my chick's in a foe, but the bitch get an O. So I kick it with Wendy and she get the gold. Ooh, I smash, I'm about to turn Wendy into a mama. I got her a brand new jack. I hit the gas and you can't see the bottom. These bitches they used to lag. Nah, fuck hoes and I don't got a condom. My shirt got a brand new tag. Cause now every check that I get got a comma. Hey, yeah.
I'm making a break, I got me a chick, she driving me crazy. And now that I'm rich and now I have the shit, she wanna have babies. I ain't gonna lie, I won't even try, I'm whipping Mercedes. Oh fuck it, a Bentley, I'm with my whole Wendy, yeah that is my lady.
deep breath. With a bold and sudden calling, Western revolution starting. Let our hearts be open to it. Pacifist nation, riding on a penny farthing. It's the flag of our sun rising, boarding evil spirits like an ICBM on the train tracks, running along the line. Let us move forward, don't look behind. Boys and girls becoming like samurai, just like those from our previous life. Thousands of cherry blossoms twinkling in the light. Though I can't hear your voice, keep what I say in mind. This bouquet that surrounds is iron poison sea, looking down at us from that big guillotine. Darkness has just engulfed the universe we know. The lament that you sing can't reach ears anymore. We are still far away from reaching clear blue skies. Go ahead, keep shooting with that ray gun fight. Veterans who've trained through struggles are now officers in battle. Here and there we see the harlots in procession. This one, that one, doesn't matter. Every single person gathers, march onto our saintly deaths. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, passing through the gates on the mountain peaks. Escaping this will kill all evil fiends. Surely
but planes keep crashing all around me, and I'm scared that they're gonna crash on me. And I'm like, why the fuck do all these planes keep crashing and flying inverted? And I turn on the news and I hear that all the pilots in the world have watched this movie, and now they're doing the flight challenge, where they're gonna fly upside down if they can and see if they can. I hated my dream so much. I was so happy to wake up.
The flight challenge, I like that.
I like that.
The Bird Box flight challenge.
That'd be the greatest prank of all time if all the pilots banded together and started nosediving around the world.
Fuck that.
That'd be amazing.
God, I hate planes now.
God. So, okay, so I have like movie dreams. Kaya apparently has like recurring nightmares. Jackson wants to fuck his whole dreams. Charlie, what are your dreams like?
Oh, they're all over the place. My dreams are always fucking weird ones. I don't even know where to start, really.
Do you remember a good example?
I mean, my dreams go from, like, all kinds of different ridiculous shit. Like, you know, I'm in high school playing a prank on my teacher by, like, body slamming an animal, or not an animal, Godzilla or something. Like, that was my prank. Like, bullshit like that. Like, show and tell, I bring a live hand grenade. Like, wild, dumb shit.
It just sounds like your middle school fantasies.
Yeah, do you just want to be a massive
It's not always in middle or
prankster?
high school. No, well, no, it's just an example. Like, I had a dream I was in the middle of the ocean, and the only way I got free was by finding a rope and roping together like some squid.
Fuck dreams, man.
Not bad.
If I was there, I would have
fuck
fucked them.
dreams. If there was a pill, here's $1 billion idea. A pill that just makes you skip sleep. Not as in you don't need to sleep, but you take it, you sleep, and 2 seconds, it feels like you just woke up immediately. You don't remember anything about your sleep. Please.
Fuck
No,
that.
just get rid of sleeping in general. Just no need to sleep at all.
I
If we're
fuck sleep.
dreaming
Yeah.
this shit up.
I disagree. If we're gonna have sleep, I absolutely want dreams. Some of the coolest things in the world happen in my dreams.
Spoken like someone
Dreams
who's...
are so dumb.
Yeah, my
and
problem isn't
pointless.
with the dreams.
The nightmares.
Yeah. I mean, nightmares obviously suck, but then you wake up and you're okay. Like,
That was the scariest I've ever heard you guys. The saddest too.
Let me maybe give you a little helpful perspective on it. It's like, when are you ever going to have that experience in real life? You know, like, people watch horror movies and they like the whole tension of it and the thrill and the adrenaline and this and that.
I've never even been to a math
experience. Because I don't want to be in a plane that's crashing. That's why I don't want to dream it either.
But it's like the idea of you have to have pain so then you can feel pleasure during sex.
Oh, fuck off.
Because think about it. You have to have nightmares so you can have nice dreams.
What? Can you repeat that? What'd you say?
If you don't have any sensation, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I hate pain. I don't ever want to feel pain again. Pain is terrible. It's like, okay, if you get rid of all your feeling, you also don't get anything from sex. That's how it works.
What? How's that related at all?
Because if you get rid of dreams, you don't have nightmares, but you also don't have great dreams.
Great dreams are still fucking useless, Andrew. It's not
fuck
real.
off! I love great dreams.
Dreams are bad too. You wake up like,
Charlie. Great dreams are great.
Great dreams are the best. You can do anything in a dream. Anything.
I can imagine myself doing anything as well. It's the same effect.
But you don't experience it. You
Neither
feel
do you.
things.
Not as-
but
not-
the
not as
connection,
visceral as a
exactly.
dream.
The connection to your subconscious in a dream is way more of anything. You feel stuff in a dream. You experience sensations even if they're not real. If you sit down and close your eyes and imagine you're like flying through the sky, you don't actually feel wind.
Yeah, but then you wake
But
up.
in a dream, in some sense, you do.
And you're extra sad. You're like, I'm not a billionaire who can fly and owns the moon.
Exactly.
You wake up, good dreams always end up sadly for you when you wake up. At least nightmares, once you're up, you go, thank God my teeth
not for
haven't
me.
fallen out.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that one a lot too, with like the teeth falling out thing. Fuck.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
apparently it's indicative of anxiety or
Yeah.
like
You guys
don't
are
want something to change.
You guys are pussies, though. You got to start having the dreams I get about teeth where I yank them out myself. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have vivid ones where when it happens with my teeth, where I like put my fingers behind them and just start prying as hard as I can until I flick them out of my
What's
mouth.
wrong with you?
That's always.
Is that lucid?
Yeah, I love that. I think that's so cool. It's like, when would you ever actually do that?
Jesus, Andrew, you're a fucking psychopath.
I think it's
I
fun.
don't know.
You're like
I think it's fun to be in a completely different state of mind in reality.
drugs then.
You ever have those dreams where you wake up and you're in the exact same position you went to bed, but it's morning, so it's like you're waking up for the first time, but you can't move at all? And you're trying really hard to move your hands and legs, and it feels like eternity is passing as you're trying to get up out of bed.
That's sleep
and you're
paralysis.
screaming in your head.
Yeah, that's sleep paralysis. That shit's scary. I've had that a couple times.
But then stuff usually fucks with you. Like this morning I had a slight variation of it where I was trying to move in the bed, but then the walls started melting.
You're fucked now.
No, thankfully no.
Did anything happen
But
from
then
it?
it just like I was trying to scream and calling out to like my girlfriend or something. I felt like I was moving my arm, but like I couldn't see my arm moving or anything like that. And then I just woke up basically like in the same position that I was sleep paralyzed within.
So you felt like you had moved, but you actually hadn't? So you're saying,
yeah.
Okay. Because I kind of get sleep paralysis like that, but it's where I can't move, but I'm aware that I can't. So like the whole time to try to wake myself out of it is like I'll be thinking about my arm and I'll be like, just raise your arm, just lift it up. Come on, just pick up your arm, do it. And then when I finally do, I like wake myself up doing it.
I don't get that.
That's what works for me, because I used to get it a lot and it scared the shit out of me. So the way I found you can beat it is just focus on like one small thing to do, and it worked for me. Now when I get it, I like know what's happening and I don't get freaked out or any of that. Helpful tip out there, I guess. I don't know.
See a doctor.
Focus on moving your arm.
Yeah, because I used to get, it happened to me and it would scare the shit out of me and I couldn't move and I was like, oh God, what's going on? Am I awake? Am I asleep? Fuck, shit, ass. But now I like looked into it and whenever it's happening to me, I just focus on like, I don't know, like move your leg or wiggle your hand or something, like one small movement that you just focus on, that eventually when you start doing it for real, it wakes you up.
Andrew, what can you do?
At least it works for me.
It was just really jarring.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask, what can you do if you're trying to get your dick up, but you can't, Andrew?
In the dream, just get a boner. Just fuck that ass. You can do it.
But what if like that just doesn't work? Like, is there some sort of service, a doctor I could ask? It's kind of an embarrassing question.
I'm glad that you asked, Kaya, and I'm glad that you were strong enough.
I'm glad you got the hint
to ask. Like a real man. Because let me tell you something. There are some guys out there that think that they're real men by not talking about their health issues. They just kind of walk it off. You know, they ice things. They're all messed up and they got something going wrong and they don't even know it. And this can apply for erectile dysfunction because studies show that 70% of men who experience it don't get treated for it. Nothing. Not at all. They don't even consult a doctor. Well, thankfully, Roman Health has created an easy way to get checked out by a doctor and get treated for your ED online. You can handle everything related to it online. And all you have to do so is go to getroman.com/official, fill out a brief medical survey for onboarding, and you can chat with a doctor and get FDA-approved ED meds delivered to your door in discreet, unmarked packaging. So look at that. All you have to do is man up and get yourself online, and then you can handle everything as discreetly as you want to. Guys, go online to get checked by a doctor. ED is a problem that most people don't take care of, but with Roman, it's an easy thing to fix. For a free online visit, you can go to getroman.com/official. That's getroman.com/official for a free online visit. Getroman.com, Jackson.
Official.
That's correct. Get it checked out. Don't spend time worrying. Talk to a doctor. Moving on.
Nice. Did you guys hear, well, to shit on Anthem a little bit more, you guys hear that it's bricking consoles?
Yeah, I saw that. PlayStation 4s are apparently shutting down because of it to the point of not booting.
Yep, corrupting hard drives. The game is so bad that it is literally destroying the consoles for which it was bought for.
The guy who...
Is it happening on PCs as well?
No,
it's blue screening them. No, it's
is
blue screen.
really?
Yeah, it's blue screen PCs, but it doesn't like destroy them. For consoles,
Wow.
it quite literally erases your saves.
Yeah, the guy who I saw, I don't know if he broke the news or it was just a big case. He was like, I bought the game for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And he was like, I've played it. He's like, I've played it a bunch on everyone. Like that's a scary thought already. But he's like, I played it a bunch on all of them, and now my PlayStation won't even turn on, and customer support for both BioWare and Sony doesn't give a fuck.
I heard Sony was giving refunds.
Really?
But that's possibly a lie.
Yeah, what the fuck good is a Sony store coupon gonna do when you can't even access it?
To be honest,
You can buy Anthem again.
I really think if you're going to refund a game over something so trivial as it bricking your console, you need to just stop gaming. Go to the Anthem subreddit and learn what real gamers have to say about Anthem bricking consoles. I think it's a good thing. I think BioWare has outdone themselves yet again. Keep up the good work,
What
baby.
are they saying?
So are people defending this like they did Fallout 76?
Oh my god, I've never seen.
There's always going to be people defending.
No. It's
these video game companies because they're
so
sick
many.
little puppies that need to be protected.
So many people are defending the fact that it's bricking consoles and removing saves and deleting hard drives. It's
Saying
fucking
what?
crazy. That one of the most that it's to be expected. Like their response.
Video game development is hard, Kaya.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
that's that
I
too.
know it's
like,
hard, but so is crashing a system.
Well, that's kind of the argument in a nutshell. Like, you're so entitled that your game shouldn't ruin your console, basically, is their argument. And that they still love the game, and they just... One guy lost all of his data, rebuilt it, and started the game from scratch and viewed it as a positive.
Oh,
He gets to experience everything
God.
again.
That's right. Yeah.
well, I mean, they deserve it then.
Yeah, I don't... The Anthem fanboys are the most baffling to me.
It's video game fanboys in general. You see this with every single fucking game these days. Is as soon as there's some kind of opposition to their hobby or their interest, they get up in arms and start making the most ridiculous
See this with,
like counter arguments.
see this with fanboys everywhere.
I was,
in general,
weird.
not just games.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think
I don't know. Games feel like the most passionate to me.
I was ruminating. No, I was ruminating on this, Jackson. I kind of want to go with you because I think I found a key link that we haven't discussed on why you get these vehement all sorts of exactly, it's porn. It's because I think fun with games is more subjective than any other medium. It's like with a movie. If a movie is bad, most people acknowledge it, or the people that do like it, they see the flaws in this and that. But with games, there's like but more of a degree than with games, because with games they're like, oh, it's fun with my friends, or oh, I just like the world, or oh, it doesn't have to be that good for me to like it, or this and that.
No.
But it's
God, no. I think you guys are just too immersed.
Could it be the audience for games?
I think you guys are just too immersed in the game circles more than all the rest. But these people exist everywhere. It used to be that this sort of fangirling would be just about, reserved for shit like K-pop. I don't know if you guys know just how fervent and rabid the K-pop community is, but it feels like everybody is that now. If you don't like a goddamn movie, you're retarded, you're evil, you're just downright ignorant, and you don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean this game shouldn't crash my system? Are you insane? You're just a contrarian. What the fuck are you talking about? EA, everybody just hates EA for bad reasons. This movie is great, yada yada. These people are everywhere now. Can't disagree.
yeah,
Can Charlie do a whole video about people calling him edgy? Well, welcome to my realm, Charlie. Welcome to my experience where I can't dislike literally
Kaya,
anything.
did you specifically put on the fucking Lord of the Rings soundtrack for this?
I was going to point that out, Kaya. As you went on this, the music built up in a crescendo with you. It's amazing. I don't want to talk about the music since not everyone can hear it, but Jesus Christ, that was perfect.
Gonna have to listen to it on Patreon.
For someone missing out, become a
someone
patron.
take that from Patreon and Jackson can splice it into the episode, baby. That was just beautiful.
I got
It's still
scared.
the Spider-Man soundtrack. I'm sorry. This is the original score.
Oh, that was incredible.
That was so perfect. Jesus Christ. That was downright
Rehearsed this entire
terrifying.
episode for this.
Everybody on
soundtrack.
YouTube right now just scratching their heads, rolling their eyes.
Yeah. Like, what are they talking about?
I said this was gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not the one
Either
talking
way.
about
That was just perfect.
Let's also just point out right now, because I wanted to glance at the Anthem subreddit to see if Reddit's doing its Reddit thing. The fourth most popular post of all time on the Anthem subreddit is, guys, remember, there's people that worked really hard on this game, and it's just a picture of the dev team, and that's it.
While true, that doesn't make the game any good.
Exactly.
I think you can appreciate the talent and the... I don't think there's much talent in the game or passion in the game, but you can appreciate that they're talented individuals without thinking that the game is any good.
Exactly. There are many talented people out there who have done a lot of great things, and sometimes they make shit. BioWare made great games. They made Mass Effect 1 and 2. Those were fantastic. But guess what? The Anthem fucking blows, and no matter how much sympathy pulling you go for, it's still a shit game. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should go attack developers
No,
or anything,
not
by
at
the
all.
way, either. I think that's equally as shitty. But I think you shouldn't try to downplay the rightful criticism on a paid product either.
Exactly. You can't. I've gotten so tired of sympathy polling in social media circles now lately, where it's like you can't attack an idea because the people behind it exist. Like, fuck off.
Fuck the people too.
Everything's made by people.
At some point, it's fine to
Exactly.
criticize
It's like,
shit,
well,
suck it
they
up.
worked so hard and they tried so hard to make a good thing and they worked so hard and, you know, oh, it's fun for me. I like it. It's like, great. We can still criticize it. That's the whole point.
They failed.
Fuck off.
In those situations, it's usually the management that causes the issues as well.
Exactly.
The direction.
Okay, so to change pace a little bit, as we all know, there's been a great tragedy. Punisher has been cancelled. Daredevil, even if I may not like to admit it, fun show, I like it. And people have been saying, well, Disney's going to start their own streaming service. So this is news from a week ago, roughly, and it says that Disney might increase its Hulu share in streaming skirmish with Netflix. So Disney might actually buy up Hulu.
If
I
we're
thought they were starting their own service, correct? Disney.
Yes.
yeah, Disney. I thought that
Go
was the
or something.
plan
It's a
from the
rumor.
beginning.
But now this article, this is on Forbes. It says Disney is currently in the process
know-
of buying 20th Century Fox, which owns 30% of Hulu.
You know, I normally might be kind of skeptical on that, but there's also the news that came out recently that Disney is thinking of completely closing Marvel Comics as a comic producer and just doing the movies.
Oh,
did you guys see that?
No,
No, that's
would let them
wild.
get
Yeah,
away with that.
apparently apparently though comics are so not profitable now and no one gives a shit, and the movies are such just big bang busters and much more worth the time and production that they're considering just not even making the comics anymore and just only doing movies and shows.
Disney's fucking evil, man.
That's
Yeah.
believable.
It's wild to think about how radical it's changing.
So their final stake, it says here, would be 70% ownership of Hulu, and with the remaining 30 owned by NBC.
Maybe they're buying it
Universal.
as infrastructure.
They could. They might also just be.
Maybe they're buying it
Yeah,
as
that's-
infrastructure
They might
for the
also
new
be just
service.
buying
That's
it
the
up
other thing.
to
They could buy it to
abolish
close it
Yeah.
down.
Which is what Amazon did.
that's what,
with its
who-
rivals.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, it's
All I know is that the Disney Live service or whatever, their answer to Netflix and Hulu is planned. I'm pretty sure it's past rumored. I'm pretty sure they've just outright confirmed it because they've already ordered about 3 different Star Wars series, and I'm clued into that community, as you would know. So I know when things. Yeah, there's the Mandalore one. I believe the Game of Thrones directors, not the directors, the showrunners of the Game of Thrones series are working on something, and then there's an animated series as well, I'm sure, for it.
yeah.
I
Weren't
hope
they-
they follow the
that'll-
adventures of Rose on the casino planet.
What was the fucking?
Ooh,
is that
baby.
Jackson? Does that include the fucking the adventures Star Wars is doing about that like third tier character from Force Awakens that no one even remembers anymore? Didn't they announce that shit?
Plasmidius.
You're not that far off. No, there's some
It's
guy
Phasma.
in the first. Yeah, was it Phasma or someone?
Phasma was the big stormtrooper, the chrome one.
There's some dude. It's not Poe. It's the guy who's even less important than him in the new Star Wars movies. Who they were like, yeah, he's gonna get a Netflix show. It's like just a character no one's ever heard of.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't fucking
Nobody
remember.
knows any of the new characters, not even the fans.
Oh man, can we talk about?
No, I think you're just making up someone.
Can we? Well,
I
hang
know
on.
most of the
That,
characters
Charlie
in the
just
new
reminded me
ones.
of an interesting story. Can we talk about how wrong we might be about new Star Wars and how if they are capturing the kids, they might be fucking geniuses?
What?
I went to Disney World with my brother a couple months ago, and they have this ride. They've had it for a long time. It's called Star Tours. And it's like you sit and...
Oh, I love that ride.
It's a great ride. And back in the day, it used to just be the original Star Wars. Like, it was led by C-3PO, and you'd fly around in X-Wings, and it'd be like Luke Skywalker would come on the prompt and be like, you guys okay? We can back you up. And, like, you know, just a little fun ride with little screens. So they've modernized it today to have the new Star Wars in it. And it was me, my brother, and his friend, and then everyone else on the ride was like little kids and their families, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds and their parents. And when the ride starts, like Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia is like, "You guys be careful out there," and we're like, "Oh, that's cute." And then like C-3PO
She just stumbles over dead.
yeah,
too.
she snorts
dies directly
cocaine
on camera.
But and then C-3PO is like, "Oh, we better hurry." R2 like blah 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 blah, and Han Solo blah 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 blah. But then as soon as Finn from the new trilogy.
Hey guys, Monkey King Kiro here, and today we're discussing how to complete the Star Glow Cavern puzzle. all around that you need to unlock. Some should be hidden.
He came on the screen and he was like, I'll back you guys up. Every little kid in the entire ride started going, Finn, it's Finn! Oh, it's Finn! So, we might...
Star Wars has always captured the imagination and love of children.
Exactly, so we might just be grumpy, cynical assholes and completely wrong about this. Because, I don't know, maybe they're doing the right moves.
You guys aren't kids.
It's not wrong to think that it alienated Star Wars fans, though. I don't think any actual Star Wars fans are fans of the new movies.
Why are you more of a fan than those little children? I mean, if I was a company, I'd be thinking, look, listen, I know you like the originals, but man, they came out in the 70s. You're like 50 years old now. We can only milk your wallets for, another 20 years, and then you're dead.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad decision.
So I'm gonna...
Financially, it's not wrong sense.
No, ideally, you'd want to set it up for longevity as well, though.
Yes, longevity as a brand.
Catering towards all
longevity
audiences.
means I'm gonna cater to the next generation every single time, so I don't run out of an audience. You can't just always cater to the original Star Wars fans.
There's a way to do both.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a way to do both.
The problem that
Star Wars has never done that.
The problem that they're facing, though, is that they are trying to cater to both generations with here's the new characters and here's the workings of the old ones, but the movies themselves as movies are just bad. Like, I mean...
Force Awakens, I was sad by Force Awakens as being
Force
a completely
Awakens,
average film.
Force
that was
Awakens
enjoyable.
was okay. It was fine, but it was literally just episode 4 again.
A rehash,
beat from beat. And then, what was the middle one? Last Jedi? That was fucking atrocious. With horrible plot and character writing and scenes that existed for absolutely no reason.
I think that entire movie would have been just absolutely so much better without the whole middle section, with the whole Canto Bite thing.
Exactly.
If you brought that runtime down and just got rid of the unnecessary characters making dumb decisions, then it would have been alright.
There's a lot of easy fixes. There's a lot of easy fixes, but at the end of the day, remember, you got to have the flashy casino because we got to sell the toys. You got to have the wacky adventure.
Very easy fix.
No, they were trying to send a message that just didn't work.
Fix. You hire new writers, and there's a website you can use.
Exactly.
Andrew. Charlie. Actually, Charlie, you do it.
Yeah, Charlie, tell us about it.
Yeah, that website's called ZipRecruiter. You can absolutely find people far more talented than the new Star Wars writers there. They're only just a click away. And if you're more talented than the Star Wars writers, you can also post your job credentials on there and have a boss find you the easy way on there. I'll be honest, boys, my phone's dead, so I don't have it up. Andrew, can you read this stuff out?
Well, hiring is challenging. Look how we have to do the show with Charlie. But there's one place where you can go where hiring is simple, fast, and smart. A place where growing businesses can connect to find qualified candidates. And it's, as he mentioned before, with his bright, shiny cheeks, ZipRecruiter.com/official. You can send your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards, but you don't have to just stop there, because with their powerful matching technology, you can have ZipRecruiter scan thousands of resumes to help find the person with the right experience that you need to apply for your job. As of right now, everyone listening to this podcast, anyone listening, can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address. I'm going to whisper it, so you better listen. I'm going to project right in your ear. ZipRecruiter.com/official. And if you didn't hear that because you're deaf, that's ZipRecruiter.com/OFFICIAL. ZipRecruiter.com/official is the smartest way to hire.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's try to hire people who make good Star Wars movies.
No. I've realized...
I think that would be such a hard fucking universe to write.
I've realized since...
They had the talent behind it, though.
No, Andrew, that's not what it's about.
Go ahead.
Since Charlie went on his rant about Riverdale last week, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do some homework. I'm gonna check this show out. I realized there is a market for really, really shitty shows that people just want to hate fuck and hate watch. Charlie, you said this show is the worst thing you've ever even heard of, right?
It's up there.
Yeah. I decided to check it out, and apparently it's based on, speaking of comic books, it's based on the Archie comics. So the first season is about Archie Andrews, and he's caught in a love triangle. He doesn't know who to date, Betty or the new It girl Veronica, and he also can't decide what his bigger passion is, football or playing music. Fast forward 2 seasons, and he's fighting a supernatural demon called the Gargoyle king while he's joining he's in prison for manslaughter and joining a fight club. This is the dumbest.
Wait, did that actually happen? I only watched the first season. They went that way.
Yeah. Oh, I told you that, Jackson. Yeah, the Gargoyle King's the big bad. He's the Thanos.
It's a dark and gritty reboot of a series that you have to keep in mind. One of the primary characters' turmoils was, I love hamburgers.
It's the
it.
dumbest fucking show, but I love it so much. And I thought, who the fuck watches this? So I went on their forums, and turns out everybody feels this way. Nobody is there are no illusions. Unlike, I've never seen this before. This is amazing. Like, when you go to any show that you don't like, any movie or game, just like with Anthem, you're gonna find tons of people defending that shit, right? You're gonna see people defending a game literally bricking their system, or a movie being the worst of the worst. But when you go on the Riverdale subreddit, it's people fully knowing that it's the worst show in existence, and they all love it. So here's a comment.
Because it's cheesy,
it's
right?
Cheesy. It's so corny.
It's not cheesy.
It's cringy.
No.
It's all of it. It has bad acting.
Cringy.
So here's a comment.
That's synonymous with cheesy.
This comment has 600 upvotes on its own, on the show's subreddit here. Okay, it says, "This show is awful. Can't wait for season 3. This is another comment that has also hundreds of upvotes that says, "I can't get enough of this shit show." People love this show because of how bad it is, and I get it. It really, truly is absolutely terrible. Terrible acting. Terrible writing. Terrible everything. But you know what? It has hot guys and hot chicks, and somehow people keep watching. Because every scene has to have a shirtless dude and a cute girl.
Kai, I've got another banger for you then if you're enjoying that. Tiana's watching another one called Charmed that I was subjected to today. Today's plot line was about a pixie whose heart was stolen by a insecure football player and was using her pixie power to drive men to like stand in front of cars and splash in puddles till they got hit by them or jump off
Isn't
bridges.
That the Sabrina reboot? Charmed?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. CW Charmed? That's not... I don't think so.
What's CW? What?
CW is the channel.
CW
Charmed is the show.
Do really terrible shows like this that people just hate watch.
Yeah,
this is amazing. Like
that's what they're known for. Yeah,
everything in the Riverdale show is a reference to real life things. Like, oh, where do you guys want to eat? Oh, let's go to TGI Thursdays. Oh yeah, she made the Wall Beat journal, the 20 under 20.
Look, man,
Game Boy is called the Game Lad. Everything's so bad in this show.
I still have to give them credit if they're at least having fun and doing stupid stuff like this. We could always have the worst reality of what we talked about before, Hawaii 5-0 with, I ordered 5 Subway sandwiches that are very good. They were on sale because of the $5 footlong. Like, I would much rather have dumb little pun names instead.
Yeah, me too. This is why that show is so popular, I guess. They just got rebooted for a 4th season. They're one of the actors in it, playing fairly big role, died of a stroke, unfortunately. That's a bummer. Yesterday, Luke Perry.
Yeah, Luke Perry.
Same day as Keith, what's his face from The Prodigy. We lost 2 icons clearly on the same day.
I know who you're talking about. I heard about The Prodigy one. He killed himself.
Yeah, he smacked his own bitch up. But Riverdale, so they have this thing. Season 3 is...
I got that reference, Kaya. Keep going.
I did too, Kaya. That was a banger.
Thank you. So, you guys know Dungeons and Dragons. Well, Season 3 is about GNG. Not D&D, it's GNG. It's Griffins and Gargoyles. And it's basically just Dungeons and Dragons, but it converts people into these Satanists who commit suicide because of demon forces inside of them, inside of the game, manipulating them or something. It's the dumbest fucking thing, but I honestly recommend people check it out. I have a soft spot for this sort of stupid shit. I loved it. So thank you, Charlie, for recommending
I got another banger for you, Kaya. I'm just going to keep hitting you with bangers. I've seen all of these, Kai. I swear to God. This one I unironically liked for the same reason. It's called Vampire Diaries. I don't know if it's still going.
Oh my God, that's the worst show ever.
Yeah. That one fucking slapped, though. That one was a really entertainingly bad one.
They made an offshoot one as well, Charlie.
The originals.
Like the that one. Yeah.
There were subspecies in the show.
I'll have to put it in my queue.
That was from like 2009.
Yeah, that one will put some hair on your chest. We'll take the hair off your chest real quick, Kai.
That's probably the originator of these, because that's a super old series.
It's
I'm
not
pretty
super
sure.
old. I looked it up. It's 2009, but it ran until 2 years ago.
I mean, that's almost 10 years.
Yeah.
What I like doing is now when I watch a new show, I like going on the subreddits and I like to just see what other people are saying about it or have said about it. I just loved episode after episode. The subreddit is nothing but people going, wow, this is such a shitty show. Oh my god, the writers are bad. Holy fuck, this is awful. And everybody just continuously keeps watching it. And he keeps getting refunded. It's unbelievable. It's my guilty pleasure now.
It's better than the
renewed.
It's better than the Walking Dead fans who are like, this is so fucking bad, but god damn it, it's still the best thing ever made. This is why you're wrong.
Yeah, that's like
Walking Dead was.
So go ahead.
No, you go. I was just gonna make one reference to James Allen McCune. It won't work anymore.
I like the fans just being humble about their own show. It's refreshing to see somebody not fangirl about a show that's actually bad and openly be able to say that something they like is objectively absolutely terrible, but they still love it.
There's such a good, strong difference between this show blows, but I like it, and no, it's pretty good. Trust me, it's good. It's got merit. Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
it's such a big.
Well, it
difference.
sounds like a good segue for us to go into our favorite corner, everybody's favorite corner. Don't you guys agree? Huh?
Ooh, put the jingle in the episode.
Oh, you
fuck
bet.
the music.
Here
Make
we
sure
go.
the jingle is in the episode.
They might seem like cynical dicks, so they're going to throw this into the mix. Just so you don't think they're dead inside, it's the things we like corner.
Ah.
God, that is
so beautiful. It's great.
It's your turn,
real
Jackson.
great.
I watched Drive last night, a movie from about, I think it was 2012. Ryan Gosling. Drive. It's a fucking awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, it's like Baby Driver, but a bit more like a crime, a bit more meaty, a bit more meat to it. So Drive is just fantastic. Watch Drive.
I'm gonna coincide on Drive for Jackson. I really do like that movie a lot. I remember.
I still need to see that one.
It's very
I
solid.
love the soundtrack to that movie. That movie's soundtrack
it's got such
slaps.
A forewarning to anyone out there expecting like a high intensity car chase thriller movie. It's slow.
It's not.
But the characters are very interesting, and the way that they tell it is very compelling. I really liked it.
Okay.
Okay, I guess leading to my choice, I'll stick with movies. Bad Times at the El Royale. I visited my parents this weekend, and we were looking for a movie to watch, and I saw that, and we went, we're fucking watching this, we're done. That is my goddamn movie of 2018. I can't get over how much I love that movie. If Cohen, running alongside Jackson, you do want a high-intensity thriller movie, watch Bad Times at the El Royale. It is fucking
Keeps
awesome.
you on the edge of your seat.
It's so good. It's just so entertaining, and the twists are really well done, and I 100% recommend it.
That whole section where she's singing to the mirror.
Yeah.
And there's the guy behind it, just so tense. I love that.
The whole movie, just when I first saw it, I was like always waiting, like, oh, what's the next twist? Oh, what's the next twist? What's the next twist? And then rewatching it, there's a lot of symbolism in it that I really appreciated. There's a lot of like subtle ways that they position the camera or things that they focus on in shots that you don't like think about. I cannot recommend that movie highly enough. If you like thrillers of like everyone's got secrets, I think when I pitched it with Charlie to see it in the theater, it was 7 strangers in a fuck house, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, if you like those kind of movies where everyone is like not who they say they are, and there's like a lot of tension and action, I 100% can't recommend it highly enough. That's my choice.
Now, to piggyback off Andrew, he sees like 4 movies every year, so this was better than the 3 movies he saw in 2018. It's not a huge title.
That was his Oscar nomination.
Hey, all I'm saying is I liked it enough to watch it twice.
What do you have,
It's
Charlie?
a fantastic movie. You liked it too, Charlie. Don't even. You liked it.
Oh, no, I know.
This is a great movie.
It's a great
It is a good
movie.
movie.
I highly recommend it. Charlie.
I guess usually I get shit on for the things I like, so I'll try and bring something with more substance. I like calisthenics. I've been getting into doing like anywhere from 100 to 200 push-ups a day, 100, 200 pull-ups a day. Trying to really condition my body for functional strength.
What happened to Iron is Better, Kaya? What happened to you looking at me mouth agape, saying it was unfair that I was benching more?
Well, still, fuck you for that, Kaya. You don't do enough calisthenics to beat me on bench, but your genetics for some reason are so ridiculous.
Okay, bro, scientist. Fat
Are you,
studies guy.
Are you
No, it's
still
genetics.
Built like a rock.
Are you still doing jump roping?
Yeah,
That's another one you can work in there.
Yeah, I don't use jump ropes though, because my
You just
ceiling's
jump in
not
place?
large enough. Yeah, I just jump in place melodically.
Do you go swimming much?
We go once a week. Well, I'm not gonna go swimming anymore though, because it's really flaring up my neck pain, so I can't really swim without hurting it.
Swimming's great.
Swimming is great. Kaya?
Shit, well, I already blew my load. Thankfully, my list is so long, but just to quickly mention them again. Flight, it's on Netflix. Great movie about this alcoholic pilot who saves the whole plane. Riverdale, love it. Okay, if you're into cheesy, bleeding heart hippie bullshit with the worst writing you can possibly imagine and the stupidest characters anybody has ever come up with, Riverdale. And Life. So I really like sci-fi space movies, and at this point, unfortunately, I've seen almost all of them in existence, which kind of bums me out because I really like them. This one is fairly new. It's called Life, and it's on Netflix. It has Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, the chick from Mission Impossible. I think her name's Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
It's about this crew who collects a sample from Mars. And they find out that, there is life on Mars, but then everything goes wrong, as it does in sci-fi. So that's a fun movie.
So it's like Alien?
Exactly, pretty much. It's not very original, but it's fun still. What I want to balance things out, I guess, what I do hate, though, is how every platform has to lump sci-fi in together with fantasy. I really don't like that, man. Like, when I'm looking for a sci-fi movie, I don't want to have to go through a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings offshoot shitty movies. I just want to see the space movies, okay? I don't know why it's not a separate category.
Doesn't make sense at all why they
I
do
don't know
that.
either.
Yeah, they really should separate
There's
it.
more than enough fantasy movies and there's more than enough sci-fi movies. Just make it two categories. Jesus.
I guess they just go, well, both are kind of fiction. No, it's exactly different things. One,
all the fat nerds are like this.
It's annoying, but yeah, if anybody has sci-fi movie recommendations for me about cool space stuff, I'm more than down to watch it, by the way. Okay, that concludes our Things We Like corner.
Do you play the jingle in reverse now?
No. But if you like, I have another game that I thought of. We might have to take this out of the YouTube version. I'm not really sure if we have to. It's
play our favorite copyrighted music.
Yeah, so
pin the tail on the popular
I'm not
artist.
sure how copyrighted this is. I was figuring every week, since we all like cartoons and we're 90s kids, except Jackson was born yesterday, I was gonna play a couple of seconds of a cartoon intro and you guys have to guess which cartoon it is from the 90s, and every week, we could ask our guests. This is fine for the audio-only version, but we, like I said, I don't know if 90s kids cartoons are copyrighted on YouTube.
So we have to depends on how long you let it ride.
We have to hide the chat so that they don't give us the answer.
Yeah, just minimize.
All right, here's what you do.
Minimize
Choose 10 seconds of the jingle. Or a small amount of the jingle. Don't play it in its entirety.
I'm not going to play its entirety. I'm just going to play the first 10 seconds or so. But to add a little twist, I'm only ever going to play you guys the German version. So you guys have to guess what the fuck this is.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What?
I grew up on the internet.
Clever.
This isn't going to stop me at all.
I like that. That's clever.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, well, here we go.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
That's right. Immediately knew it.
What?
Jesus yeah, you guys are. Did I mention you guys are fucked?
Yeah, no, this isn't going to be a fun game. This is just going to be Andrew immediately saying it as soon as the first note is fucking announced.
As soon as Kaya hits play before anything's audible, he already knows.
Oh, you're a great kid.
You can sense the vibrations.
Fast enough to shoot
I had no friends growing up. This is all I had.
Nice work. Okay, that's 0.1 to Andrew. I'm gonna keep score of this. I don't care what you guys do. But shame on you, Charlie. I sent you the intro to this cartoon just like a week ago. Remember?
He had no time to get it.
What do you mean shame on me? I didn't even get an opportunity to hear it processed.
Well, Andrew did somehow. It was like 5 seconds of the intro, 5 or 10 seconds, and I just, Charlie, I was thinking I should choose another cartoon this week, because if I use that one, then Charlie's immediately gonna get it because he just listened to it like a week ago.
I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I still won.
That's kind of cheating, first of all. If you send him the fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Also,
I still won.
Also, Kaya, in my defense, I scrolled because I was curious when you sent it. It was a month ago. It was February 4th.
Yeah, and I last heard it, when I was 12,
Yeah.
so...
Andrew still wins. Okay, that's one off the list.
That wasn't even a 90s show, by the way. That's 1989, according to Google.
It's old. It's a good show. It's Chippendale. No, wait,
It's a fantastic show.
Yes, no, I'm blanking on the name. Was it Chippendale? Chip and Chump.
Rescue Rangers.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
It's Chippendale.
Yep.
Oh, okay. In German, it's Chip and Chap.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
Oh, that reminds me. You reminded me of another one. Mickey Mouse has two nephews. I forget what their names are in America. They're like Irene and something else. In fucking Europe, they're called Tit and Tat. I thought that was
I actually knew
amusing.
that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard that one.
That's cute.
I didn't know if you've heard of that, Kaya.
No, I didn't. I never liked the...
I just want to be the kid named Tit.
Okay, that's that. What else we got? Anybody else have any topics, or shall I pull something out of my ass?
Oh, are you only doing one cartoon intro?
One a week.
Yeah, we'll do it each week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you can keep that on the YouTube version. It was quick enough.
Yeah, Andrew just saved the copyright right there.
People want us to talk about Pokemon Sword and Shield. I've seen a lot of comments about that. So what do you guys think
That's
about
a good
Pokemon
wrap
Sword
up.
and Shield?
Who are you picking for your starter?
The bunny.
I'm going Sobble.
Yes, the bunny. The bunny is the correct choice. Score bunny.
No, Sobble's the... Wait,
Sobble-
you're actually playing it, Kyle?
I'm probably gonna buy
actually
it.
gonna play it?
Oh, this is so adorable. Look at the art style, the music. All of this is so cute. Oh, the Pokemon, they look all so cute. And then I'm gonna get into the actual gameplay, and I'm gonna hate the turn-based combat and never turn it on again.
Be bored.
Oh, it's so repetitive. They really need to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
I've said this since like 4 generations ago. It's the same thing every single time. I'm a bit over the gameplay, but the animals are so fucking cute, and just the collecting aspect of it is what gets me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, anyone that chooses a grass monkey is just... That's the worst choice for this generation.
Sobble is the mainstream choice, the monkey is the hipster choice, and the bunny is the correct choice.
I thought the bunny was the hipster... not the hipster choice.
Not
the hipster choice.
The bunny is
bunny is the most popular one by far.
You're right. Not by far, but there's a lot of people who like Sobble. What we can agree is the monkey is like no one wants the monkey for the most part.
Yeah. Well, apparently there are a few in chat that do.
Oh.
So maybe we were wrong.
Congrats on being unique.
I'm gonna probably judge it off the final evolution anyway. That's probably what I'll choose.
Yeah, they're probably gonna fuck it up like they always do.
I just want a Buzzwole spin-off.
What, Jackson?
I was gonna say, I swear if they make the fire bunny a fighting type again, I'm gonna be livid. Yeah. There are so many fire fighting types starters.
I mean, knowing Game
too
Freak
much.
now, they're gonna fuck up the evolutions like they have the last 2 generations. They just they go so off fucking idea with it now.
The kitten one from the Hawaii games, how it turns into this just big old chested tiger
a
fucker.
fucking pro wrestler.
Yeah, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
The way I described it to my other friends when we were talking about this is I like Incineroar in Smash. I think as a character, as a dark wrestler and this and that and a showboater, he's cool. But in the Pokemon games, he's a fucking awful design and should not be part of the cat evolution at all.
It's a little too humanoid. I don't know.
Yeah.
You want to see humanoid? Look up Buzzwole, Kaya. Buzzwole, I think, is Pokemon.
Oh, Buzzwole is uncomfortably humanoid.
Yeah, Buzzwole, I think, is Pokemon's best design next to Hitmonlee.
Oh, it's the bug one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very,
he looks cool.
He's uncomfortably
Yeah,
human.
looks weird. I don't know. These look more like...
What's he from? What generation is he from?
Sun and Moon, I think.
These look more like Digimon than Pokemon. Because Digimon were actual people who could talk at some point.
Yeah. That's a big criticism of Pokemon designs now, where all the ones coming out are so overly designed and complicated.
Well, at least Buzzwole makes sense since he's a fighting type and his name is Buzzwole.
It's not about the design making sense. It's about the character being overly complicated with all of its lines and colors and extra additions. It's like let's do Metal Greymon. One of my
oh hell yeah!
One of my favorite ideas of a Digimon here. Yeah, let's post the picture in here, but you don't even need to look at it to know what I'm talking about. So Metal Greymon is the 3rd evolution of Agumon, one of the most popular and simple Digimon in the world. It's Agumon that's twice the size with a giant metal arm claw, 2 broken and flayed bat wings, a giant rhinoceros metal plate on its face, and a missile-launching cannon in its chest. And for Digimon, that's fine. But when Pokemon start looking like that, they're doing a little too much.
Yeah.
Doing a little too much.
I think Pokemon needs to be more like Digimon. I like that.
See, I like the Pokemon when it's based on animals. It's supposed to be like real.
Yeah, same.
I really appreciate that.
How do you guys...
That made it...
I think there's nothing wrong with separating Digimon and,
No, not
and
at
Pokemon,
all.
Charlie. Why?
Yeah.
Digimon is cool.
Why would you want them both to be the same?
Digimon is still cool. Like, Digimon is a whole, like, oh, they just get bigger and stronger and they slap on more guns and cannons and bullshit. Like, that's cool in its own right, but with Pokemon, I really appreciate the, like, hey, this Pokemon's based on a bug, and you know how, like, caterpillars turn into butterflies? Well, that happens in the game.
Yeah, it's just a pet.
See? Like, I appreciate the
How do
simplicity.
you guys feel about...
They're running out of ideas.
They are. They
Are
really
you guys
are.
excited for the Pokemon movie? Because I kinda am. I really like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I actually am now. Yeah, after the second trailer, I kind of got into it. Once you see the world being actually inhabited by things like Machops or Machotes, like directing traffic and stuff. That's super cool.
I was still really on the fence on it, and then I saw the final design for Sonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I went, well, at least it doesn't look as bad as that.
Oh god.
God, they fucked that up so bad.
Yeah, it was a little... I mean, it's just a leaked design. Maybe it's different.
Uncomfortable.
In the movie.
It comes from the design template, though, right? The film style.
There's very, very little chance it's going to look any better.
Mean, I don't know. Yeah, but it does look bad. It just basically looks like a high-value fursuit.
You guys remember
really does.
You guys remember the Super Mario Brothers movie where they had like the Goombas and the Koopas as like giant henchmen with tiny dinosaur heads? That's what I think of. That's what I think of when I see the new Sonic. It's like I get the idea, I get that they're calling it that, but that's not what it looks like.
But his head is so large. Is that the
His
issue?
proportions
I'm
are
trying
all
to pinpoint
wrong.
what the actual issue is.
Like, if you look at him, Jackson, like, even not knowing what Sonic looks like, he looks so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
He's got like he's got like a beer torso, not like a beer belly, but his whole torso is inflated and swollen, and his arms and legs maintain the same scrawny shape.
He's full of cancer.
The problem with it is that they 100% fucked up the proportions. He's got realistic hands and feet, which make him look not like a cartoon character that Sonic's supposed to be. His eyes are normal sized and far apart, which make him look like a disgusting weird animal. And then the most off-putting part is what Charlie said. Sonic, the whole point is he's designed to look like he's fast and speedy. So his legs are as long as his torso and accentuated. But the new Sonic, he's just got like a normal man body, so he just looks like he's a 3-foot tall person. And it just looks terrible.
Yeah.
He doesn't that's the big difference. Sonic Classic, his design looks like he goes fast. The current Sonic design looks like he has a job at Subway, and it's just not as great.
Yeah, he looks like he's spinning the
Like a small child
Exactly.
in a
It looks
Halloween
awful.
costume. Like proportionally, that's the body of a small small kid, like I don't know, 8 years old or something, with a huge mask on. How do you guys think they'll handle the?
He does kind of look like the kid from The Incredibles, the fast kid from The Incredibles. That's what he reminds me of, the pose and everything.
Having a fast hero is always a challenge because they did it with the Flash, the Justice League did, and it blew ass. I think X-Men was cool with Quicksilver. They had really cool scenes with really cool music to the fast running scene. What do you guys think this is gonna look like when Sonic's really fast and running around in slow-mo?
I have
blur.
No, I have a hot take. I don't think he's gonna go fast until the end. The conflict is gonna be he forgot how to be fast or something.
Oh, don't do that. That's awful.
So mark it.
Likely.
Mark it in the archives. That's my prediction. That's the conflict.
You know what I'm gonna go with,
He
Kaya?
has to get his power back.
Kaya, I'm gonna go with lazy. When Sonic is running fast, it is just a pure CGI blue line that they put on the screen. That's it. They don't even show
that's what I
him
was
running.
thinking.
And if they do show him in action of running, it's just like his head on the front of the blue streak. That's it. I'm gonna go that they're lazy.
No. I bet it's gonna look kind of cool when he does do it at the very end of the movie. But until then, you're not gonna see it.
Oh God, why would you even say that? I hate that so much.
But
I hope they do that now.
You know that's like a modern day plot.
Somebody
for sure.
just brought it up in the chat, and I want to toss the question at you guys: who do you think should play Dr. Robotnik or Eggman, whatever he's called in?
Well, isn't Jim Carrey doing it?
Well,
Yeah, Jim Carrey's
Okay,
playing him.
who
I'm
do
fine
you
with
guys
that.
think should play it if it was like a serious, cool movie?
John Goodman.
Oh,
John Goodman.
If it was a serious, cool movie and they're trying to be faithful to the movie, I'd say Danny DeVito. He's already got the proportions, and I think he plays a
That's
very.
what I was gonna say.
I mean, you've seen him as Penguin. I think he's very good at like a overly dramatic, silly villain. I think he'd be very good at Eggman.
John Goodman would
John
kill
Goodman kills
that role.
every role. I love him so much. Like in Flight, he's
I
in
love
Flight
that guy.
too. He plays this hippie who just gives the pilot his cocaine and booze and all that sort of stuff, and he's just fun to watch. He literally just walks around with.
I hope he gets credited as such, and starring John Goodman as hippie with cocaine.
It's all he does, but he's so fun to watch in every scene. I would love to see him in a Dr. Robotnik mustache, doing a goofy voice.
I'm gonna say a hot take, and I actually think you guys will agree with me. The best Fred Flintstone is John Goodman in the Flintstones movie.
I forgot all about that.
I know,
movie.
and that movie blows.
That movie's fucking great.
No, it's kind of sucks, and it's aged well because they used a lot of practical effects. Dino looks like shit because he's CGI. But man, let me tell you,
I love that
John
movie.
Goodman as Fred Flintstone. He fucking nailed it. He does a great job.
The movie's fun to watch.
Yeah,
He's always fun to watch. I don't get how he doesn't have some sort of a main role in a Netflix show yet. He was on fucking Roseanne and got cancelled in 2 seconds flat because a dumb bitch couldn't keep herself from tweeting stupid things. Poor man.
well, he's still in a lot of strong roles. He still gets
Only
put in
ever
movies.
supporting,
Only
though.
ever supporting.
I think the biggest like front and center. I think the biggest front and center role he ever had was Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah,
and he killed it in
did.
that one. He killed that.
Wow, yeah, you might be right.
He's so fun. He
That kinda
deserves a main
sucks.
role.
Well, there's another guy. He's the fat guy in Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he voices the pilot in Wall-E. He's very similar in build. Jeff Garlin. Jeff Garlin looks like John Goodman, acts a lot like John Goodman, and he gets put in roles that would suit John Goodman. So maybe Jeff Garlin's just stealing all of his roles. Like,
I forgot about Jeff Garlin. Yeah.
He literally is just he's a John
comedian.
Goodman stand-in. He looks and it sounds exactly like him.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
There are a lot of actors that like look like that though.
Yeah, there was always some knockoff version.
Well, maybe.
I feel like I've seen a lot.
I don't know. I don't know. Jeff. No, not Jeff. John.
Oh, Jeff Garlin's amazing.
No, I mean John.
I like both of them. I like both. Everything I've seen with
I
them,
want
I've
John
enjoyed for the most
Goodman
part.
in the Avengers. In some role, I don't even care.
As
I
who?
don't give a shit.
Yeah, just the lineup of Thor, Iron Man, and John Goodman.
It could be somebody's like washed up alternate reality version. Like, you know how in Spider-Man they had old Peter Parker with the beer belly? He could be Mark Ruffalo's alternate reality washed up version of a Hulk. Just doing crack.
Yeah,
Mark Ruffalo's already like beaten up and
he?
shit though.
that'd be great. He can't unhulk. He can't unhulk, so it's just John Goodman as a giant green fat Hulk. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, would the Hulk still be fat when he transforms?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I doubt it. They're two different people in essence.
Think about that,
I
officials.
don't know. I don't really know.
Ponder that until next week.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Leave your comments below.
Yeah.
Well, should we wrap?
Yes.
We can wrap up.
Can.
All right, now's the time we wrap up. So thank you everyone for watching this week's episode of the official podcast. If you want to help support us, you can head on over to patreon.com/theofficialpodcast where you can listen to live music. We have a live band now apparently, so you can hear that over at patreon.com/theofficialpodcast. We thank you for your service and we'll see you next week.
You don't need
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Bye. We talk about a lot of things on this podcast, but there's something that I need to make sure that we all talk about right now. Because if you haven't heard about Anchor, then you need to know about the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. Beyond that, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many other platforms.
You can make money for your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's got everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. If you have something super special to talk about and you want people to hear it so they know it's super special, you're going to want to use Anchor. It's the best way to do it.
Hello and welcome to the Matt Watson podcast, the podcast featuring Matt Watson, as you all know and love. Today he has 4 different guests featuring Jackson, Andrew, Charlie, and Kaya, and we are all honored to be on Matt Watson's podcast. Matt, if you want to take it away, as you always do every episode, introduce yourself and what you do.
Yeah, hey guys, it's me, Matt Watson.
We talk about a lot of things on this podcast, but there's something that I need to make sure that we all talk about right now. Because if you haven't heard about Anchor, then you need to know about the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. Beyond that, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many other platforms. You can make money for your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's got everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. If you have something super special to talk about and you want people to hear it so they know it's super special, you're going to want to use Anchor. It's the best way to do it.
Okay, well, welcome back to episode 116, I think, of the official podcast. And you know what? Yesterday we recorded the bonus and I noticed something. It was episode 26 of our bonus, and we aim for 2 a month, which means that we've been now doing our new format, full show bonus episodes for over a year. So happy belated bonus-versary to us.
Huh. That's so fucking cute, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Our bonuses, we've been doing them for over a year now, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think of that.
It's pretty cool. I thought that was nice. I mean, we've been doing them far longer, but the 1 hour format, that's something we stuck to, thankfully.
That's, man, it seems like only yesterday we were farting into the mic and loathing doing the 20-minute bonuses.
Oh no, that's our Twitch.
Well, that doesn't even get a fart into the mic. That gets nothing.
I also want to point that out now that I think about it. Kaya, I think the last 3 streams we've all done as a group, you have just bent over and ripped ass into your mic as a selling point.
As a selling point? I didn't tell people to subscribe for my flatulence.
But come on, word gets out.
Yeah,
word gets around. People are going to know, whoa, that's the guy who shit in his mic. This is amazing.
Oh, man. I mean, it would be unique on Twitch, I think. Is there a rule? Could Twitch do anything if some cam girl decided that she was gonna do flatulence porn, like softcore fart porn?
That's a good question.
I mean, technically, it's, she's clothed. She could just stand up in front of the mic, bend over, and just fart all day.
That's a great question, and she could play it off like it's an accident. Like, oops, oh, God, I ate something that didn't agree with me. Oh, here comes I'm sorry, guys. Like, what if they ban her? Maybe she could be all like, I have a medical condition, and you guys are censoring me. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's fucking brilliant.
I ate something that didn't agree with me. Yeah, for every subscriber, I'll eat more beans, guys.
She's got a
Fucking
big old
stretch
tub.
goals.
Takes a spoonful anytime someone subs. That'd be great.
I honestly think fart porn artists have it really rough. Like, you have to stick to a very strict diet and lifestyle in order to fart for like 8 minutes straight and foreplay with it.
I thought they just faked it with like pumps.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about the behind the scenes.
What,
you can insinuate
air up into their arsehole?
Yeah, you can instigate farting by just pumping air into your ass. I thought they would just do that between takes.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
very
not,
unhealthy.
but you can do it.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Yeah, I thought they just did that between takes.
I figured maybe it's just a kind of lifestyle that you happen to find yourself in if you have that skill to begin with. Like, people who can make themselves burp real loud.
Yeah.
There's people who can make themselves fart all the time.
Yeah, there was a guy in the Jackass movies who could like rip amazingly powerful farts on command. Do you remember him?
No.
Where he would get on the ground, and if he like splayed his legs, he could just like blow absolutely dominating farts on command.
See, when you say Jackass, is that show still around?
No, they split up. They split up like a decade ago, probably after
they're all doing their own.
Exactly a decade ago,
they're
right?
doing their own shit now.
That's the kind of show that I remember from my youth, watching MTV and such. And at this point, I'm a little bummed because there's so many references where I have to do these double takes and doubt myself because I don't know if the new generation of people listening to the podcast know these references. I was listening to another podcast and they kept explaining these banalities about the Holocaust. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, who doesn't know this stuff? Who doesn't know what Auschwitz is? And then turns out that 2/3 of millennials today don't know what Auschwitz is. Apparently 20% of people didn't know what the Holocaust was. So if that's a lost reference, I don't know how many people know Jackass.
I think Jackass is a bit more popular than Auschwitz. I think everyone knows Jackass.
I was actually thinking on that same level where, like, when are we going to get a new ultimate evil? Because today in society, if you're trying to call someone like the ultimate evil or a badass, you call them a Nazi. You say, oh, it's a Nazi, Nazism, this and that. The Nazis were back, what, now 70 years? At what point are people going to say, you're such a Nazi, and everyone's going to go, who? What? What is that? It's just, I love thinking about shit like that. Like how culture, what's the next ultimate evil going to be?
I'm working on it, Andrew, jeez.
Oh, you're such a Kaya. Oh,
you're literally.
Did you just call
Kaya.
me the K word? Oh. Are you serious?
You're too liberal with that word. Use it too much.
Yeah, you call everything Kaya.
Then when actual Kayas come along, it won't be handy.
Guys, please ignore my grandfather. He's from another time. He calls everyone Kayas. I know it's fucked up, but.
Yeah,
you can't
with
help
the
it.
hard A at the end.
Yeah. You can say Kyer, like that's fine, but Kaya, no way.
But yeah, that's the irony of it all, right? Because this group of people, these millennials, who are the most likely to go around calling people Nazis, apparently don't even know what Auschwitz was. I'm sitting there listening to this podcast, and they're explaining how the Nazis were bad people. Or the SS, rather, the Schutzstoffe. Yeah, who doesn't know this? I feel old. Fuck, god damn it. Every single time, every goddamn month, I have to look in the mirror and see an extra 5 gray hairs on my head. Going like, shit, that's right, it's not 2007 anymore. Fuck you, Kaya.
I have a solution that might be able to help you, Kaya. Try wearing a snapback.
A what?